What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division build video. So in one of the backfire builds that I did previously, I got this comment. I was thinking about 1-2. It's in my head. I want to take full advantage of crit damage. 2 Seska, 2 Sokolov, and 1 Grupo and 1 Jarl. Let me get back in the lab. Well, I didn't hear back from this person, but I kept seeing this comment and I was thinking, I want to try this. He's got a good point. Because previously, I would always just slap on Hunter's Fury and go out with an SMG. Never a full yellow build. But just before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Or even better, come on over to Twitch. I could be streaming live right now. And if you need help with raids or anything like that in the community Discord, there's never been a better time to join. You'll find the link for that down below in the description. Alright, so let's get started. So I pretty much already told you the build, but here it is. And obviously when you build this, it's actually pretty easy to build with Countdown now, because you can go in, do targeted loot, and these brand sets can go absolutely anywhere. You don't have to put the brand sets in the same places as me. For instance, you could have Jarl knees and you could have Seska holster, and it really doesn't matter. What the person didn't mention was what they were going to run talent wise. I've gone with Intimidate and I've gone with Adrenaline Rush, but you've got some options there if you really wanted to. Maybe Obliterate, Bloodsucker, all would be absolute viable options. As he put this comment on my backfire video, I thought we should definitely go with the backfire again. And if you didn't see that video, this is the backfire here. It comes in on this build at, just shy of 116k, 850k, 850 RPM with a mag of 56. As you can see, I'm maxed out, but it has this talent that dealing damage to enemies adds a stack of 1% critical hit damage up to 200 stacks. And when you've got a green build, you've lost some attributes because you get the more powerful talents. So you can't already build your crit damage very high. But with this in all yellows, we can build the crit damage really high before this talent even kicks in. On reload, apply a 10-second bleed to yourself, which deals 0.5% armor damage per stack. And that's pretty horrible, but we'll use some blues to get rid of that altogether so that it doesn't take any effect. Another gun that I put on is the Dark Winter. I'm not actually running this. I was just comparing the damage between the two. But I'm definitely going to look at some point doing an all yellow Dark Winter build. Because we don't need any of these blues. And I just feel like we might be able to push the damage a little bit higher. Pistol, use literally whatever you want. Gunner, because we get faster reloads. And we get armor on kill. It is reload, right? We'll just double check. Let's go and take a look. Let's get all the facts right. Yeah, there we go. Every third reload is 50% faster. We get the armor kit. And killing enemies grants 10% armor, which that plays into our talents that we'll have a look at in just a moment. We also have this, a rate of fire increase by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. Gunner's just really nice all round. And what you want to make sure you do, and you've not made the same mistake I have here, is spec into submachine gun damage. I really wish we could just spec into all of these. It really makes no... I can't really see any reason why we can't. Because all we do is come here and respec it at no cost anyway. Although we are getting specialization changes, so I do expect it to change. So let's take a look at the gear pieces. And you're going to basically... 2 Sokolov is going to give us the 10% SMG damage and 15% critical hit damage. It's really easy to hit critical hit chance cap with this build, as it is with all SMGs. So most of your gear pieces, you're just going to be piling in damage, or if you are using the backfire, some hazard protection as well. You can see here, weapon damage, hazard protection, crit damage, and bleed resistance. We'll hop straight over to the chest piece to max the 2 pieces up because they're a set. And in this one, all red. Crit chance, crit damage, and with Intimidate, while you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack a second up to a max of 7. Each stack increases weapon damage by 5% to enemies within 10 meters, and we're just always near enemies, so just really nice. Next, we'll take a look at the backpack. So we're running Seska backpack. We're running 2p Seska, so for critical hit chance and for hazard protection. Really nice. Weapon damage, crit chance, hazard protection, and bleed resistance. Then we're running Adrenaline Rush. Whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. And just with this, I always feel like I'm always running and gunning with SMGs. I'm really close. And basically that then procs my chest talent all the time. The knees to finish off that set: weapon damage, hazard protection, and critical hit damage. Then we're going to take a little gloves, group or all out damage. So we've got critical hit damage, weapon damage, hazard protection, and critical hit damage. You probably noticed at this point I am not fully optimized. I'm going to try an all red version before I optimize these pieces. But I've run this a few times now in countdown and in normal missions. I'll have some footage at the end as usual, and it just works really, really well. Holster, we've got the Jarl, and you can craft the Jarl holsters if you don't want to go into the DC. But obviously we get 10% hazard protection right off the bat. Weapon damage, hazard protection, and crit damage. The only problem is when you craft, generally you don't get the highest stats. It will roll with a blue core attribute, so you do need to get these attributes correct so that you can roll to the red. If you're going to go all red like me, obviously some people might not want to, and you might want to roll a couple of blues in here as well. Defender drone, because we're not going to be using a shield with this. Revive hive, because we are going to be up close and personal and we want an extra life. But if we flicked over to the stats, you can see when I was optimized, I would be 59%. I would be around 152-ish critical hit damage. That's without any bonus from the backfire. And 70% headshot damage. So let's just pretend I was at 150. I'm going to get another 200% to get up to 350% critical hit damage. In Guardians, it rips because, let's face it, what guns don't in Guardians? It's really, really nice. But we'll go in here because all of the things make the talents proc because we're technically near enemies. And put it on an invulnerable elite. We'll get it close because we would be close in reality. But you can see absolutely insane rate of fire. And we're chugging out what? Still going up. Oh, I'm too busy looking at numbers and I'm absolutely missing. Oh, what? 690 then? Yep, 750, 760. Gonna break 800 here. Oh my. We're going to break 900? We've brought 900. I didn't know it was going to break 900, and that's where we're at, 906. So, maybe a few thousand more, give or take, with the completely maxed out build. But, yeah, really, really nice, really good. There's the stat page again. Let me know what you think. The footage is going to come right up. Comment down below what SMG builds you guys are running. Don't forget to subscribe and come on over to Twitch. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.